Srila Prabhupada, he was traveling all over the world. One time a devotee said, Prabhupada, I just want to sit by your lotus feet. Prabhupada said, it will be very difficult, I'm always moving. So Prabhupada was traveling place to place. After going to America, Srila Prabhupada came back to India and he wanted to start a temple in Mumbai. So in Mumbai there were so many difficulties in fundraising and finding land. Finally, one industrialist, amongst many others, his name was Mr. Sethi. He came forward, he had a construction company, and he said he was so impressed by Srila Prabhupada. He said, I'll build a whole temple for you. So he got his construction company, they started building the temple in Juhu. And he was so concerned that this temple be built, that although he was the CEO of the company, he was out in his boots on the construction ground, personally laying the bricks himself. On one occasion, Srila Prabhupada was visiting Juhu, so he told the devotees, call for Mr. Sethi. So they called Mr. Sethi, and Mr. Sethi said, who am I? I'm just a small person. Swamiji is giving me some opportunity to serve. It's the glory of my life. Why should I waste this time? I'll just get on with my seva. They went back to Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, call him. I'm not leaving Bombay till I see him. They literally forced Mr. Sethi to come and see Srila Prabhupada. He was so humble. He thought, I'm unworthy. But he came into the room. He was in his overalls in dirt. And as soon as he came into the room, Srila Prabhupada embraced him. Srila Prabhupada was so appreciative of his service. Mr. Sethi became so overwhelmed with emotion that he was crying. And then Prabhupada looked at him and he said, you are building a house for Krishna. And know for sure that in return, Krishna is building a house for you in Vaikuntha. And Mr. Sethi recalls that even to this day. So many eminent people came forward in Juhu at that time to help Srila Prabhupada. I travel all across the world nowadays, and it's actually very rare, but it's beautiful to come to a temple which is bursting with activity. I've been practically to every continent in the last year or two, and I can tell you that amongst all the temples I've gone to, definitely the busyness, the vitality, the energy that you have in your Sydney temple is unique. Every day it's busy, every day there's devotees, every day it's noisy. In a good way. It's nice. And therefore, that you've become so busy that you need a bigger building is actually Krishna's grace on you. And that we've become so busy that we need a bigger building, and that therefore we each have an opportunity to input into that legacy is Krishna's grace on us. When I was young, I was able to go to Bhaktivedanta Mana from a young age. I grew up going to the temple as a kid. And it left such a deep impression on me. Many of you are parents and your kids are growing up. And trust me, if your kids grow up going to the temple, they will always keep Krishna in their heart. It's such a deep impression. So, what can we say? We don't have a job, and I don't have any money or a bank account, but we come in front of you humbly as beggars, and we say, all of you, please, if you can, contribute something. Ghanshyam Prabhu, he is a brahmachari, but even he is working because he wants to show the example that we're not just sitting back, we're all trying to do our bit. So it's incredible, he's leading the way, showing the example. So if you can give something, $1, 1,000, 1 million, as you like. Whatever you can manage. Krishna doesn't see how much you give, he's only seeing how much you're holding back. So do your best, it will be very nice, and then 20 years from now your kids will be grown up and they'll thank you. And 20 years from now you'll look back, you'll see a beautiful temple, and you'll be able to go in front of Radha Gopinath and say, thank you for letting me be part of it. Thank you for letting me render some small service, even though I'm so small. So yeah, your deities are beautiful. Radha Gopinath are capturing everyone's heart, and we want more and more people to come and have their darshan. So if we have a bigger temple, then we can share their glories even wider. So please, 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 whatever you can do, small or big, as Ganeshan Prabhu said, please dig deep and do your best. And in that way, let's build this temple for Shri Shri Radha Gopinath. Shri Shri Radha Gopinath ki jai. Thank you so much.